Yeah, so we live here.
City.
We live? All right.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Shalom. All right. Barakath Yahweh.
Barakath Yahweh.
Barakath Yahweh Shai.
Barakath Yahweh Shai.
Yeah. We the brothers, GMS Blow the Trumpet 7, church in Birmingham, Alabama. And we just want to get into a quick live stream through the Spirit, all right, to deal with various topics. Just roll in the Spirit, man. The Most High been gracious and merciful enough to give us the knowledge and wisdom, all right? And we're going to bring it out, all right? And, the Spirit, like we're going to go through various topics, but Spirit been heavy with predestination, as well. You know what I mean? And when you go into the scriptures, predestination is the essence of the scriptures, because it actually go hand in hand with prophecy. Because when you prophesy something, you can't prophesy something unless it was predestined. You know what I mean? So we're gonna hit up, certain topics. You see what's going on throughout the landscape of America and throughout the planet. All right, these racial tensions beginning to intensify. All right, with this whole fiasco with the NFL and Donald Trump, you know what I mean? Which we've been prophesying these things, starting with our apostles and the elders, that things going to intensify. It's going to be insurrection and sedition among men. You see what's going on with the northern tribe. The Most High bringing heavy judgment on the northern tribe, all right? Because they're totally off, all right, worshiping the Virgin Mary. They head into that Cesare Borgia. So we pretty much in the time with Most High pouring out his fury, and we, matter of fact, if ain't nobody getting there, somebody get 2nd Ezra 15. I think that's 2nd Ezra 15 and verse 8. And somebody get is that 2nd Thessalonians, the 3rd chapter. All right. When the Most High, his inhabitants of the earth, right? Before he make a move, he pretty much set up his mouthpiece. All right, so get that up. 2nd Ezra.
The 2nd Ezra chapter 15, verse 8. I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness.
Yeah, the Lord said he'll hold his tongue no more as touching their wickedness. And we come in the form of the tongue or the mouthpiece of the Heavenly Father. All right, you go into all the prophets of old when they came on scene, where they was basically speaking the words of the Most High. That's why you see these different live streams and different brothers that's coming out speaking on the highways and hedges and uploading these videos. Well, that's not speaking, man. All right?
Which they profanely commit, neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves.
Yeah, so the Lord said he's no longer going to suffer them to do what the hell they want to do. That's why you see out there in the Caribbean, Puerto Rico, Mexico, all right, these so-called natural disasters. Well, that's the Most High not suffering you to do what the hell you want to do anymore, man.
Right.
Because in reality, the Most High, he's been, scripture said he would hold his tongue no more, which means the Lord been in the shadows, so to speak. He's been in the cut, as they say. You people, you took that as a sign to do what the hell you want to do, all right? But the Most High, now he's coming and he's establishing his position, so to speak, man. All right? Because we come into the time, like me and I was going to the lesson. Well, we're in the time now, well, it's not going to be anymore if there's power. Because you got people out there that like to dismiss certain things as Mother Nature, or, how Esau deal with where the low density and the air quality came together and it created a tornado. Yeah, you got it.
It's just everything. Esau got an explanation for it, man.
Yep.
Everything they try to do, they try to disprove the Most High, man. They know it because they know it's a higher power because they are the fucking base man.
Correct.
You know what I mean? Everything they do is gotta be an explanation for how the universe got started. Guess what? The Most High was never even created, man. He was always here. Yeah, I don't understand that.
Which is something that you can't fathom in your mind, man. Like Esau got a fucking, like Ox said, man. Esau always got answer. Like where your joint move. Man, my elbow just went out, man. Let's get to the point of the matter, man. You know, Esau, they know how to come up with all these different intangibles and variables, you know, in opposed to just giving credit to where it's due. You giving the glory of the Most High over to someone else, man. All right? Really, they give it over to themselves. Because they the devil that the Bible speaks of. They the opposing, they Satan, man. All right? Matter of fact, let's bring that out.
This is 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 6. And now ye know what we holdeth, that he might be revealed in this time.
Yeah, who being revealed? The devil. All right. Matter of fact, hold that real quick. Get Revelation 20 and 2.
Revelation 20 and 2. Revelation verse 20, verse 2. And he laid hold on the dragon, that old serpent, which is the devil. Which is the devil.
The word devil means what? Deceiver. All right. Go ahead.
And Satan.
And Satan. What Satan means? Satan in the Hebrew is Satan, which means what? Adversary, man. So that's why you got the so-called white man that he's just an opposing force of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. He can't get the Most High's credit. He's not going to ever give a glory to the Most High, man. All right? So that's why you got that resistant force. That's why we were set up. We were set up to, as I'm about to read, we were set up to counter that spirit. Because no matter how you look at it, light and darkness don't mix. The hyena and the dog, they don't mix. All right? Oil and water, however you want to put it, the Most High deal with two oppositional forces, man. And really, when you go into the true balance of power on the planet, because a lot of say, well, it's Russia and America, where the balance of power come in the form of wickedness and righteousness. Righteousness being in the form of the sincere being a great millstone, and the wickedness in the form of these damn elite banking families, man. The Gettys, the DuPonts, Fitzgeralds, Morgans, Oppenheimers, were those, and the Lord is, we're in a time where those two opposing forces is facing off. All right, so what you got?
Oh yeah, if I may. Verse 3. It's 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 3. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition.
Yep, and we know that's dealing with who? Esau, the so-called white man. And the key is that what that man be revealed. And we're in a time where the Lord revealed him. All right, go ahead up.
Who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called the Most High.
Yep.
Or that is worshipped, so that he as the Most High sitteth in the temple of the Most High, showing himself that he is the Most High.
Yeah, just that oppositional force. Go ahead.
Remember ye not that when I was yet with you, I told you these things. And now ye know what withholdeth, that he might be revealed in this time.
Yeah, because the Most High had a special season when this man to be revealed. Because when you go back to the time, even when Apostle Paul and the disciples was on the scene, this man wasn't revealed at that time. He wasn't revealed as being the son of perdition, man. All right? Go ahead.
For the mystery of iniquity doth already work.
See? That's why Paul said that. The mystery of iniquity doeth already work. Because who was in power at that time? The Roman Empire, man. All right? But it was a mystery. There was the mystery of iniquity, man. Go ahead.
Only he who now letteth will let, until he be taken out of the way. And then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth.
Right, which links up with 2 Ezra the 15th chapter in the 8th, where the Lord say, tongue. The Lord say he's going to consume this man with the spirit of his mouth. Man. All right? Which, that's how the Lord chose to take this man down. That's the vehicle what the Lord chose. Not no carnal weapons. We ain't got no standing army. But at the end of the day, so-called white man, these ruling banking families, right? They pretty much tremble at our words. You think they give a fuck about, excuse my language, but you think they care about Taliban or any of these fictional terrorist groups? They can't sleep at night because of the prophets, man. It's because of the prophets of the Most High and these words. Give me, I know we got precepts, but get Jeremiah 20. 29. And somebody get Revelation 11 and 11.
Jeremiah 23 and 29.
Mm-hmm.
Jeremiah 23 verse 29. Is not my word like as fire?
See, it's not my word as fire, man. All right? See, this the biggest weapon. This the biggest threat to these damn banking, these elites, man. All right? Go ahead, up.
Saith the Lord, Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua,
Mm-hmm.
like a hammer that breaketh the rock in pieces.
Yeah, the hammer that breaketh the rock into pieces. This how the Lord chose to take down the so-called white man. All right? Because whether you people out there hear the words of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua or not, well, it's all about the so-called white man. Well, in the chief house of Edom, all right, which come in the form of these banking families, that shadow government, the Illuminati, whatever you want to call them, those who rule this world behind the scenes. That's who the prophecy's really going out to. Because although the internet was set up for us to spread this word throughout the four corners of the world, with that Matthew 24:14, but it was really set up for Esau to get his judgment. The bankers, because you think about it, right? We'll never run across Jay Child or now one of them niggas, man.
He'll never pull up on us.
He'll never pull up on the camp. So with the Most High set this up so they can get that alert from the apostles or from the brothers, or a new video out, and they're gonna be bugged out. So the Most High set it up in that fashion, man.
Right.
They got some of that out, yep.
Throwing chairs and shit, mad as hell.
Yep.
Knock it over,
Yeah, man.
Let's get out!
Yep.
Get out!
Because every time the brothers bring out a video, man, that's a spiritual attack on them, man. All right. And see, they can't sleep at night, man. They now knowing that this word is coming out strong like this, man.
Right.
All right. So this is the scripture coming to pass. The Lord with the spirit of it, because us doing these videos left and right, man. This is why I'm pushing so hard to shut down this internet, man, and to shut down to shut down YouTube, and basically to get this truth off the internet, man, because this thing that we're doing now, man, this is breaking down strongholds, man. All right, we're breaking down all the lies that throughout the entire earth, because according to Job chapter 9 verse 4, it said the earth is given to the hand of the wicked, man. All right, and see us, the Lord set us up to basically bring down these lies and bring out the truth, man. 100% truth, should I say?
Right.
All right.
This is Psalm 73 and verse 5. They are not in trouble as other men, neither are they plagued like other men. This is verse 6. Therefore pride compasses.
It said, read it again up from the top.
This is Psalm 73 and verse 5. They are not troubled as other men.
And that's talking about Esau.
Come.
All right, they are not troubled like the children of the Most High, right? Okay, we got to look over our shoulders when we ride, you know what I'm saying? You could be 10, 11, as they say in the world. But you still looking over your shoulder when 5-0 get behind you. Go ahead, up.
It's continuing on. Neither are there.
Hey, look, you got insurance, your license good, you 10, 11, you know what I mean? You see 5-0, you tensing up. Oh, shit, number 5-0. Go ahead, up. Esau, he don't have to worry about that, man. You know, go ahead, up.
Neither are there plagued like other men.
Neither are they plagued like other men, man. Okay, Esau either can eat a slab of ribs, okay, a pork nose. You see what I'm saying? Okay, Jake can just smell some pork and get sick, man. Okay, you see what I'm saying? They got all type of financial loans. You know, they trust fund babies. Okay, a brother can work his ass off, man, and still go ahead up.
Just complete debt, man.
It's complete debt, man.
This whole society is built
yes,
off
man.
debt, man. Well, Jake can't even get out of the situation they can unless they sell their soul to a fucking Satan, man. To these
That's
bankers.
it. That's it.
That's the only way out for these niggas, man.
That's
why
it.
you see guys like Jay-Z, Lil Wayne, all right, these was the other entertainers, guys in the NFL, they have to pretty much bow down to Esau to get where they're
That's
at.
right. That's right. Go ahead, up. Go ahead, up.
Oh, continuing on. Verse 6. Therefore pride compasses them about as a chain. Violence covers them as a garment. Verse 7. Their eyes stand out with fatness. They have more than heart could wish.
That's like y'all started the verse back over up.
Oh, to my verse 7? This Psalms 73, verse 7. Their eyes stand out with fatness.
Start verse 6.
Alright, Salaki. This Psalm 73, verse 6. Therefore, pride compasses them as a chain.
Right, pride compasses them as a chain, man. All right, because they're completely full of pride, man. That's why reading early in the verse up, speaking about them being not in trouble as other men, because they think that both sides not going to do anything to them, man. They've been committing all kinds of wickedness for years and years on end, man. And they don't understand that they're building up that tab to where they're going to have to pay that tab pretty soon, man. All right? Because, see, what is scripture art where it says, you know, a man do wickedness multiple times, where it speaks about, I'm trying to remember, man. It's escaping right now, man. It's Satan. But where it speaks about a man commit sin multiple times. Yeah, I can't think of it right now. Yeah, man. It's Satan. But yeah, man. Even though Esau pretty much commits all kinds of wickedness for. I mean, just look at what's going on here in America, man. All right, you got homosexuals. All right, you got freaks. You got people calling themselves non-genders, transgenders, everything else under the sun, man. All right, that's why I say Esau, his pride compares him about as a chain, man. All right, and see the thing is, man, Esau teaches you how to be proud, man. This whole thing about America, American pride, because the videos have been circulating lately about this guy. It's about the Pittsburgh Steelers, right? And he's saying, oh man, y'all, why y'all do this to the flag? Because the players ain't want to come out during the flag, right? They brought the flag national anthem. Yeah, that's right, man. Because the thing is that they don't understand that Esau has built this place up on the backs and blood and tears of the slaves, man. All right. That's one of the things that they got to pay for, man. All right, that's that tab that they're building up, and they still building that tab to this day, man. All right, because you don't know, man. Behind closed doors, they've been planning on how to get us off the streets, man. All right, and when that time comes, we're not gonna be out there anymore, man. All right, ain't 11, man. It's gonna be a family of the word. All right.
And going back to I was saying about how the people are proud in this place of America, Babylon the Great, because they set up Esau is set up, because they are proud people. So I got a precept that's going into that. It's also Sirach chapter 10 and verse 3. An unwise king destroyeth his people, but through the prudence of them which are in authority, the city shall be inhabited. So that's what I was getting to. Like that's what's going on in this place right now. The wicked are in rule. Right. Go in Job 9 verse 24. The wicked are in rule right now, which is Esau, Edom. So I just wanted to bring that up.
I can keep reading on that.
Sirach verse 10 verse 4. The power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord. Yahweh Shah, in due time he will set over it one that is profitable. Verse 5. In the hand of Yahweh is in the prosperity of.
Hey, matter of fact, start at the top of that.
Stop.
Bump off the shop.
This Sirach verse 10 verse 1. A wise judge will instruct his people, and the government of a prudent man is well ordered.
Will prove that this kingdom is off. All right, it's not well ordered. Go ahead, Doc.
Verse 2. As the judge of the people is himself, so are his officers. And what manner of man the ruler of the city is, such are they that are in.
So that proves right there that this whole pop of people that's here in the earth, all right, they deserve to be destroyed. Why? Because they share the same sentiment as the rulers. Right. They're in the same spirit. They're under the same vibration as they rule. That's why you see a uprising of pride throughout this so-called white race right now, because you got Donald Trump in office, man. All right, that's why you got these devils being more proud. Matter of fact, I know what you've been to get Proverbs.
Psalm 10 chapter.
Get it. Yep, get that. And somebody get 16 and 18.
16,
Proverbs
yeah,
16,
Yep.
Pride go for truth.
Yep.
That way y'all bringing that out, right? I just want to bring out a quick precept that one of the Archium just sent. It's Ecclesiastes chapter 3 and verse 15. We all know what it is.
Who the Akim is?
Slakim. The Archium GMS Hardened Soldier.
Oh, yeah. Oh, what's up?
All right, this is Ecclesiastes chapter 3 and verse 15. What which have been is now, and that which is Slakim, and that which is to be have already been.
Yep.
And the Most High require which is past.
Yep.
Come on. Straight reincarnation scripture, man.
That's right.
All right.
Which is a fearful thing, which actually goes into predestination as well. That the Most High, He already got it set up in the spirit, like the council in the heavens dictate what happened on the earth. All right. That's why Job, when you read the story of Job, he even made sacrifices for his kids just in case they go off.
That's right.
But did that change the fact that he was gonna catch hell?
No.
Because in the heavens, it was a counsel done, man. That's why Scripture says, as it is in heaven, as it is in earth, man.
That's right.
So that's the predestination part of it. All right, that counsel go on in heaven.
That's right.
It get played out on the earth. All right. And through the Spirit, we're gonna touch on that topic, that predestination topic, man.
Right.
Because that's spirit out right now. All right. So, was that it? What you had? What you got?
Okay, right there. Proverbs. We want me to get out of here.
Yeah. Whoever get it, whoever got it, bring it up. Because in the spirit, the way the Lord set it up, Esau is at the plight of his pride. You can't get no pride than Donald Trump, man. And his theory and his theology and his ideals, man. All right, because he believed, even when you watch this guy before he came into politics, if you watch any of the old shows, The Apprentice, this guy was a fucking proud guy, man. And he embodies Esau. He embodies the spirit of Esau, man. And even the brother Tazabah, who just left the precept, we actually discussed that today. He said he believed that guy could be Nero, man.
That's right.
And you can see that in the spirit because in 64 AD, Nero, he burnt down Rome and blamed it on the Christians.
That's right.
And you see that's the type of spirit that Donald Trump got have, man. He got that spirit of what would you call it when you pretty much stir things up.
Yeah.
Instigator. He got the spirit of an instigator. He got that instigation spirit, man. And he rousing up that old Jake and Esau. That's why we for this guy, man.
That's right.
Because he rousing up that old hatred, that Jake and Esau rivalry again, man. Alright? So in the spirit, by him being in rulership, what the scriptures say, so as the ruler, the people is also. So the Most High got these devils, the so-called white race, he got them all riled up in the spirit. And that pride is at its height right now, man. Right. These devils look at you sideways, you walk up in the store, devil looking at you like they about to go and lynch your ass, man.
That's right.
But that's the Most High setting them up for this scripture right here. Read.
This is Proverbs 16, verse 18. Pride goeth before destruction.
See, that lets you know we're in a time where the so-called white man about to be destroyed. Because that pride has reached its plight. All right?
The border of wickedness.
Yeah, the border of wickedness. And the Most High used this Donald Trump guy to spearhead that whole campaign, man. Go ahead, up.
And a haughty spirit before a fall.
Yeah, and a haughty spirit before a fall. So we're in a time now where the Most High is grooming Esau to go back to put themselves on high in their old character, which is what? The clefts and the rocks. All right? So he can bring them down, man. That's why we know these scriptures to be accurate and on point. All right? Because Esau going back to his habitat, so to speak. Yep, go ahead.
Book of Obadiah, chapter 3. The pride of thine heart hath deceived thee.
See that?
One more time. The pride, the book of Obadiah, chapter 3. The pride of thine heart hath deceived thee, thou that dwelleth in the cliffs of the rocks, whose inhabitation is high, that saith in thine heart, who shall bring me down to the ground?
And we always go into this, man. If you dialogue any of these devils, all right, and it's these young devils, man. They the ones that's been reincarnated. The Lord bring it back on the earth for that judgment, man. Because these old devils, they ain't gonna. We ain't got no use for them. I'm saying they can get the milk so they can die and come back as kids and they can go out in the field. That's it. But these young devils, that's them same devils, man. And read that last part again, Doc, and somebody get Isaiah. I mean not Isaiah. 47 and 11.
Obadiah.
What's that? Go ahead,
Obadiah 3, and the last verse of Obadiah 3, matter of fact, I'm just going to start from the top. It's the book of Obadiah, chapter 3. The pride of thine heart have deceived thee.
Yep, the pride of thine heart have deceived thee. You deceived by your own pride, man.
Those that dwelleth in the cliffs of the rocks.
Your own height, which is lofty and haughty. Go ahead.
Whose inhabitation is high.
Yep.
That saith in thine heart, who shall bring me down to the ground?
That's fucking hell, man. That's proud as all hell, man. Because you put the Most High in that category. You say, who's gonna bring me down?
That's right. That's right.
You know, they don't even think it's so-called Negroes. They don't believe niggas and spicks gonna take them down. So who they alluding to right there? They're alluding to the Most High.
That's right.
See, Most High, man, Most High is going to take these devils out, man. That's why it's beautiful to be on this side of the fence, man. All right?
Quick precept.
Yep.
You want to keep reading Obadiah?
Yeah, go back to that Obadiah, and then I'll get the precept first.
All right, come. Obadiah, verse 4. Thou that exaltest thyself as the eagle.
Yep, you exalted yourself as the eagle. That means when you pull out a dollar bill, you go into entities, which is not just talking about America, that's going into Esau, period. Right. The Roman Empire. Right. All right? Because why is they compared to it? Because when you go into animals, they symbolic to people. That's why the scriptures say, consider the beast of the field.
Right.
All right? You got bears, which the Russians compared to the bear.
That's right.
And they come out in the summertime.
The leopard compared to
see? And what happened with Khan? And what happened with Russia? It was the Cold War in the 80s, and what they did, they hibernated. And they come out in the summertime. That's why Yahweh Shai, said what? You know that summer is not.
That's right.
When the figs start to show their leaves. Because the bear, Russia got the characteristics of a bear. He compared the elect to who? The sheep. Because we the only brothers on the earth that realized we needed to be herded. Then the eagle. Why did he compare Esau to the eagle? Because the eagle, for one, they got king's sight. And so-called white man, that's how they deal with that intelligence, CIA, espionage.
Are wiser than Daniel.
Yeah, are wiser than Daniel. They send spies behind enemies' lines. They got all type of cameras everywhere. That deal with that's the eagle. All right, and then what else they possess? The power of flight.
God.
That's how they're able to take these nations down. They ain't about that hand-to-hand comeback.
No.
When you go back to Desert Storm, when shit started getting a little rocky for them, they sent in the Air Force.
That's why they call it Prince of the Power of the Air.
Yep,
That's right.
The fucking eagle, man.
That's right.
So these scriptures is accurate, man. All right? That's why we know these scriptures to be true. All right, continue to read up.
Obadiah verse 4. Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars, and we know what they're talking about. They NASA program, man.
Yep.
All right. This will I bring thee down, saith the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai.
Yep. And that began to happen in what, 1969, 1970. All right.
Verse 5.
Go ahead.
If thieves come to thee, if robbers by night, how art thou cut off?
Yep, go ahead.
Would they not have stolen till they have enough.
Yeah, see, Esau, that's why the scripture called him the border of wickedness, man. There's no boundaries to this fucking devil, man.
That's right.
And that's why we all, they further our oppression, man. All right, with the so-called white man, they actually get a kick out of oppression, man. They don't mind furthering that oppression. Go ahead, Doc.
It's Malachi chapter 1, verse 4. Whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down.
Right.
And they shall call them the border of wickedness.
Yeah, man. That's a major prophecy, man, that was fulfilled in the form of not just us. When we come out preach, even before the Mosai put this word out, you had Iranians calling them the great Satan, the great devil, these people in the Middle East. All right, everybody knew they fulfilled, that scripture was fulfilled. When it comes to wickedness, the paper trail go back to who? The so-called white man, man.
Right.
When you look at all the atrocities, everything been perpetuated, the wickedness on this earth, animals being at the brinks of extinction, goddamn, the air polluted, GMOs, the food polluted, the ocean poison.
That's that tab they gotta pay.
Yeah, exactly, man.
They have a huge track record that stems all the way back to us being taken down by the Babylonians, man. Pointing us out, to the Babylonians, saying where we were hiding at. It's that same brotherly hatred going all the way back to when Jacob and Esau were born, man. They were fighting in the womb, man. That same fight still continuing to this day, man.
Yep.
All right, we still fighting to this day, man. That same brotherly hatred is always gonna be around until Esau's taken out of the way, man. It's a little bit more on this, if I may. Continue on.
Yep.
It says, continue on, it says, and the people against whom the Lord hath indignation forever.
Yeah, what that word indignation mean? It means righteous anger, man.
That's right.
And the Most High got a right to be angry with Esau, man. Somebody give me Job 9:24 real quick. You got something?
I got it. First up.
Yeah, bring it up.
This is Psalms 137 and 9. Happy shall he be that taketh thy little ones and dashes thy Salakia. This is Psalms 137 and 9.
Just a little excited. We all get excited when we hear that one.
Yeah, because we ready to read the judgments of Esau.
That's
right.
Right.
Alright, I'm going to start this out.
Yep.
Remember, O Lord, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, thy children of Edom, in the day of Jerusalem.
Yeah, see, what I just brung out the fact that and back in the when we was running from the Babylonian, what happened? Esau pointed us out. All right, go ahead.
Who said, rise it, even to the foundation thereof.
Go ahead.
O daughter of Babylon, who ought to be destroyed, happy shall he be that rewardeth thee as thou hast served us.
Right, which means recompense. The word recompense means payback. Go ahead.
Let's say something too.
Yep, go ahead.
Yeah, and they said, "Oh, daughter of Babylon, man."
Yep.
Y'all nigga gotta read. Blessed is he that readeth, man.
That's right.
It said, consider what it said in verse 7.
It said, "O daughter of Babylon."
I'm sorry, verse 7.
Verse 7.
Remember, O Lord.
Yeah. Remember, O Lord, the children of Edom.
Yeah, and then what it says after that, "O daughter of Babylon, man." So when you go into it's in the Old Testament too, but in the New Testament, Revelations, man, Babylon, that's talking about Edom, man.
Right.
Y'all gotta understand that, man.
Right.
Hey, somebody give me slocking up.
Yep, go ahead.
Somebody give me Psalms 10 and 2. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
the brother just brought out
Yeah.
perfect precept, you know what I'm saying? Psalm 10.
I'm right here.
Read.
It's the spirit. I'm right here.
And like the Ark said, this the brother, hey, read it up. So it's locking up.
The brother, go ahead, read them out. Yeah, shout them out.
Yeah. With the two witnesses.
Go ahead, read them. Shout them out.
It's the two witnesses.
Yeah, shalom.
Shalom. All right, this is Psalms 10 and 2.
It's Psalms 10 and 2. The wicked in his pride doth persecute the poor.
The wicked in his pride does persecute the poor, man. Okay, who's the wicked? Okay, like the Ark just called for the scripture, Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hands of the wicked. Who is that? Okay, Esau, Edom, which is the modern day so-called white man. Okay, who's the poor in this situation? Okay, the Hebrew Israelites. All right, from Judah. All right, all the way down to the so-called Mexicans, man. Keep reading on.
It said, continue on, let them be taken in devices that they have imagined.
Let them be taken in devices that they imagine, man. This new world order, man.
And
Okay.
ultimately go to as well those nuclear missiles, because they're gonna be taken by the very thing that they created.
To destroy.
Yeah, and that's what they use to govern and police the world. The Most High in His justice. Well, we were just reading it, in indignation of the Lord, man. The righteous anger of the Lord, which is fair judgment, is justice, all right? For you to be taken in the very same snare that you laid, man. All right, so what we got, the precepts that, what you got?
Job 9:24.
Get Job 9:24, and somebody give me Revelation 18, Revelation 11 and 18. Yeah, 11 and 18. Go ahead, out.
It's on Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the face of the judges thereof.
Yeah, the earth given into the hands of the wicked, the so-called white man. So the Most High hand the earth over to you, man. All right? Go ahead.
If not, where and who is he?
Yeah, if not, where and who is he? So we know that it ain't the Chinese, the so-called Chinese that govern the world and police the world. All right? It ain't the so-called Africans that hit you with sanctions, all right? When you try to beef up your military program and your missile program, your missile defense system, it's the so-called white man that's policing and governing the world, man. That's what we know Job 9:24 to be true. Now, what you got right here?
11:18.
Read that.
Revelation 11:18, and the nations were angry.
And the nations were angry. Go ahead.
And that wrath is come.
Go ahead.
In the time of the dead, that they should be judged.
Read.
And that thou shouldst give reward unto thy servants, the prophets, and to the saints, and them that fear thy name, small and great, and shouldst destroy them which destroy the earth.
See, and should destroy them which destroy the earth. Who the earth was given to? So-called white men. Who you can thank for the water being poisoned, man? Plastic. Plastic contain fucking poison, man.
Yeah, mercury.
Yeah, mercury, man. All right? This air quality all fucked up out here, man. Who you can thank? So-called white man. The paper trail go back to Esau, the devil, man. All right? The harbinger of death. Everything this man touched it pretty much withers and die, man. Like you watch the cartoons, the guy, he touch a flower, death, and the flower withers and die. Well, that's Esau, man. He that negative oppositional force, he brings death. And why do we know that the Most High is taking Esau out? How do we know that he losing his power, man? Because of the prophecies, man. The fact that, matter of fact, give me Psalms 3 and 7 real quick. All right, because guess what? We ain't just winging it. We ain't just going with the motions. We going by way of the prophecies. The prophecies is letting us know that Esau, this is that timeline to let us know that Esau is coming out of power, man. All right, whoever got to bring it out.
Psalm 3 and 7. Arise, O Lord, save me, O my power.
Yep.
For thou hast smitten all my enemies upon the cheekbone.
Yeah, that's talking about Esau, man.
That's right.
The Lord has smitten our enemies on the cheekbone, man. Go ahead.
See, thou hast broken the teeth of the ungodly.
Yeah, and what's the teeth of the ungodly? They military, man. They power. That's what they use to tear into the nations, man. When you read about the rib, the bear with the rib. Yeah. See, the teeth representing what? Having clutches, you know, you having power over someone else. But the scripture said the Lord has broken the teeth for the ungodly, man. So we see that right now. How do we know that? Because it's a level playing field right now. You got these different nations, Iran, North Korea, they thumbing their nose up at America, man. They don't fear America no more, man. That's the Most High springing into action. Go ahead, Op.
I got a precept, Op. This is Isaiah 14 and 6.
Yep.
He who smote the people in
I was
rout.
thinking about that scripture, man. I was thinking about that scripture the whole time. Go ahead, Op.
He who smote the people in rout with a continual stroke.
Yeah, with a continuous stroke. Meaning, here it is, you own the money, all right? You made your own money system out of thin air. You created your own money system, yet you still hit you with taxes. Then if taxes don't work, then you hit somebody with this or that. That's a continuous stroke. Here it is. You seize control of the planet, man, already, man. But yet you still, because why Esau get a kick out of oppression? Go ahead.
Continuing on, he that ruled the nations in anger is persecuted and none hindered.
Yeah, he's persecuted. We're in the times where he's being persecuted, man. By way of the men of the Lord. We coming out telling you devils to your face, man. All right, go ahead.
Verse 7, the whole earth is at rest and is quiet. They break forth into singing. Yeah, the fire trees rejoice at thee, and the cinders at Lebanon, saying, since thou laid down no feller and come up against us, hell from beneath us is moved from thee.
Yeah, kind. And them trees talking about the other nations when you really go into it. That's not talking about literal trees. You got something?
Yeah, because that word fella actually goes to the word goes to the definition of woodcutter.
Yep, kind. And when you go into the scriptures, there's plenty of scriptures when you read the book of Revelation where it talk about Eve and Adam. They hid behind the trees of the garden.
That's right.
They're dealing with the other nations. All right. So the trees, that's dealing with the other nations, man. They rejoicing that nobody's coming to cut them down in the form of what? These embassies in every nation, all right? You coming and taking these nations' resources. You governing the world. You waving your gun over their head, your missiles, your weaponry over all these nations' head to pretty much take their resources. Go ahead, Ox.
Start at verse 8, verse 9. By the trees.
Yep.
It's on verse 8. Yeah, the fir trees rejoice at thee, and the cinders of Lebanon, saying, since thou art laid down, no feather is come up against us. Verse 9. Hell from beneath us is moved for thee to meet thee at the coming to stir up the dead for thee.
Yeah, and the dead is dealing with the other nations. All right. Go ahead.
Even all the chief ones of the earth it hath raised up from their thrones all the kings of the nations.
Yeah, so all these different nations, they rising up against you, man. Most High putting a certain spirit on these nations. Really, when you read Revelation, what that 17th chapter, it go into all that. The Lord putting it in the mind of all these different nations to raise up against Babylon. Yep, go ahead. Let him finish that off after you got your.
Start at verse 10.
Yeah, go ahead.
This verse 10. All they speak, all they shall speak, and say unto thee, thou also become weak as we.
Right, that's the level playing field. All right, meaning that these different nations got they got their military might too. With that, with that third chapter, right? Joel 3, right? Yep, that's it. That's spirit. Go ahead, let him bring that out right quick. Go ahead, out.
This book of Joel, chapter 3, verse 9. Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles.
Yep.
Prepare war. Wake up the mighty men. Let all the men of war draw near. Let them come up.
Yeah.
Beat your plowshares into swords.
Yeah, beat your plowshares into swords. I mean, take all your resources, your money, and turn it into your missile programs, man. Would you see that playing out right now? Go ahead.
And your pruning hooks into spears.
And your pruning hook into spears. Go ahead.
Let the weak say, I am strong.
Let the weak say, I'm strong. Read that again when you was just at out.
This is Isaiah 14 verse 10. All they shall speak and say unto thee, art thou also become weak as we?
See, as thou become weak as we. So let the weak say I'm strong, meaning that the Most High has made a level playing field, man. Because when you go back into the history, hey, what the old saying, ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun, man. When you go back 15, 20 years ago, North Korea would have never thumb their nose up at America, man. America would have rolled on North Korea, wiped them out, and that would have been the end of the story, man. But see, this the Most High, Yahweh Shemi Haushah, man. And Esau actually finna go down. That's why you got to have a broad sense of what's going on, man. All right? which is another lesson in itself. Because when you go into the rise and fall of Esau, that's a whole, we'll be here all night. You go into the Greek Empire, the Roman Empire, the Renaissance, from 3 AD to 1300s, that 1,000-year span, to 1620, to, man, we'll be here, man, all night, man, dealing with Esau, man. But we in the spirit, all right? So read that again.
Beat your plowshares into swords.
Beat your plowshares into swords. This is the Lord's commandment. Go ahead.
And your pruning hooks into spears.
Go ahead.
That the weak say, I am strong.
Yep.
Assemble yourselves and come, all ye heathen.
That's right.
And gather yourselves together round about.
Yep.
Thither cause thy mighty ones to come down, O Lord. Let the heathen be wakened and come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat.
Yeah, which Jehoshaphat is what? Yahweh Shaphat.
Right.
Most High Judge. And then I got a question, man. Not to strap the top for you niggas down there in Georgia, you teachers of the South niggas. What that's talking about? If you say that the Lord going to destroy the world with natural disasters and volcanoes. This is how niggas get to waxing worse and worse. Now, don't the scriptures say, I'm finna cut you niggas right now. Don't the scriptures say that America gonna be destroyed in 1 hour? How long will it take a volcano, nigga? It'll take more than an hour? You think a volcano gonna destroy these buildings and all that in less than an hour? That don't make sense.
Take an hour to erupt.
Yeah, it take an hour to erupt. The shit to run down. I just saw the shit. It run down the mountain for 6 hours. You got enough time to evacuate. Then it got to break down the buildings. Man, get the fuck out of here, man. Matter of fact, they gonna say that the missiles ain't in the Bible, man.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, they gone.
They gone. So answer this. Why is all these different nations putting all their money and resources into missiles? And they know the only way they can jockey for position is behind missiles. Right. And the Lord, you mean to tell me the Lord ain't gonna make mention of that?
Why is that thing called arms race?
Yeah, it's kind. Nuclear arms race. Why was it a Cold War? Then you dudes out of here, man. Yeah, go ahead, up.
Again, verse 11 says, assemble yourselves and come, all ye heathen, and gather yourselves together round about. Thither cause thy mighty ones to come down, O Lord. Let the heathen be wakened and come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat. For there will I sit to judge all the heathen round about.
Yeah, the Lord said he gonna sit and judge the heathen round about, which is really predestination, man. This is all the act of the Lord. This is the Lord's moving, man. The Lord know how everything gonna play out. He written it. Get what you got. Somebody gets up.
Yeah, this Obadiah verse 2. Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen. Thou art greatly despised.
Like you read that again?
Yeah. This Obadiah verse 2. Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen.
Yeah, that's beautiful, man. That's talking about what we were just talking about, man. That's how the Lord made this thing a level playing field. He made Esau, he brought Esau down to the level of the heathen, man. He made them small amongst the heathen on all levels, man. That's why you got Venezuela, all these different nations bagging away from the American dollar, man. They are hissing at America, man. This is beautiful, man. Really, if you're in the right spirit, you understand that this is monumental, man. The devil that been ruling so long, been pushing his treachery on the earth. The Lord is in the time of taking this devil out of power. His whole reign of terror is about to come.
That's right.
Yeah, go ahead, Doc.
Are greatly despised.
I mean, despise gonna also call Negro despise you. Despise your ass, man.
That's right.
More. All them got a beef with over here. Hiroshima, all right? Damn. Kushite. All right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isaiah 4. They that see shall never be in consideration. The man that made the earth.
We do every day. Actually, perfect yourself in the future. All right? Right now, that scripture right there, that's why I was always certain that 2 lines or 1, all right, or that's to cover a whole lot. We right now, and we looking at these like this, faggot, you know what I'm saying? And over into the
because I'm just out in the brain.
I do it.
I mean, you get there right, you follow that yellow, you get down, a noise, film over him, fall down, and it's just some faggot, pink ass, red looking ass. That's right.
That was actually the most movie. Think about it. You know, but when you really consider about some outside, it's nothing hidden from the Most High. All that, that's why the script, everything was made. I say, yeah, the world. I say for us to consider a thing, man. See, yeah. Go ahead.
Like I said, I man, I made the shake. So we know who the fuck Esau. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can't take out. You know? Wait till you have judged on you. You know what I'm saying? But,
the way, the only line is the people. Matter of fact, I know you guys heard, man. 1,000. It brings somebody to get 24 though. Bring yourself. Because what you got?
3.
Yep.
Chapter 3, verse 6. He that has here, that I'm here.
Which is the spirit in itself, but that's going on is got an ear. Now that's 9:24.
But let him that glory
about it. What you glory about? Go ahead.
and me
Understand it and know of me, which is we understand the Most High. Go ahead.
I am the Lord. Out of sight.
Lord, yeah, how about
exercise love?
Show toward us. That again. Judgment. Exercise, man. Brother made Esau get taken out. If you don't get destroyed, if you ain't in this, and well, I don't want to say, but
perfect justice.
Read up.
A lot of things that but I said you are your father devil.
Yep.
So you are part of this.
You're right. Either one of them, man. The Most said he gathered us abroad. It ain't no between, man. But if you ain't in this spirit we in, you gonna be that would make it simple. That's why what
swallow
you this thing simple, man. You ain't with us, you die.
That's right.
I'm gonna give you my mama, all right? You, Lord, he made it what we got to go sit around. Hold up, man. Mom be all right. With us, you gonna die. Yep. You bring
That's Revelation chapter verse 15. The works that thou need to know high.
Another. That show you the nature of Yahweh by outside. Go ahead.
Would that were cold.
Yep.
Are lukewarm.
Yep.
But hot spew thee out of my mouth.
Yep, that's man. Most sign with that gray area of the fence on, you know what I mean? Oblivion spirit. You don't go to they turn you go to hell.
Purgatory.
I ain't dealing with that purgatory spirit. You just out there.
Trying to make it.
You're in limbo.
Trying to be in that lukewarm. Yeah, man. Because what's happening, man. On the past, you see all the race wars stuff. You see them being pushed. Come on, man. What type of spirit we about to go, man. All right. So you gonna have to pick a side. But you right. How about Shimon and Esau? Because the Lord, like I was talking about, not doing that great guys with hand pockets. full force for this thing, man. Right? He's gonna come back just like that, man. And by that time, it's gonna be too late for you, man. Hey, Thomas.
Scripture say, no, you come fast as lightning. Don't burn this. It's on second every time. But like as all that is made in the beginning and end.
Beautiful, man. That song with this thing, because a lot of you people. Did you ever get that? Get that. It's right on time, man.
49. The inward thought shall continue.
That's what called white man. And they continue.
Other places,
For they go ahead.
other lands out there on that.
Read what you got again.
Verse 5. But like all that world have in it.
Because you know why? We go back to the media empire. What they had a beginning, and what was America? Man. It means
You gotta have a mind y'all about
man. Even if you doing, even you got profit, man. It's the end world, man. In the end time. That's the man. You at war. Yeah. You gotta. But wait, bitch. They gonna sit there. Bitch. Go ahead. As far as that nigga.
What the fuck you trying to two bird sincere brother? Yeah, in the forest.
True. That's just because in the time you with him, kill him, man. You with him. We ain't got.
It's like there's a scene in the soldiers. Like I told you, he killed that.
If I want to kill, I break whatever you was right. Going the way you got to go too.
Oh yeah. Right? He was like, this man, like these let's do it, man. The huge ass so close to span. And see that when he's gonna get big, man. All right. Yes. So yeah, first time for your
7 women is on the land. More Bible.
Okay, I want to call.
That's the problem. The whole you probably ain't gonna have them in the Jacob trouble, man. Because most of you
bring judgment on you.
or where was the righteous?
Look out. We not gonna work out. Because understand these. We that's why y'all gonna like is pretty much you on that. All right. Have a better life. If we looking at this point of view, man. Yeah. How many hours? Yes. Sleep over, man.
The spirit of truth.
Yeah, the word accept tribulations, the suffering, the rock. See, Matthew 30.
Matthew 30, verse 18. The parable,
Read it again.
parables. Anyone here?
Matthew, your eyes for the man.
Yeah. But ye see.
We see.
Are you?
All right. Primarily these scriptures,
You know, because I.
This the day that we was which
I ain't in me, I in you. Have my hands and keep it that love me. He that love him.
I say gonna make us. All right. You all got it? Yep. Bring it out. Just go to
This book man was verse 5, Revelation 5, and said, "Oh, and 4 7
being manifested.
He that have my command. He gives myself to him.
About word. The word. Is your most at any time, right? It's the most side. Now, because our own, right? So,
it's the book chapter 1, verse 24.
The bridge stuff. All right, because this is you that matter. Be all predestined all just to sit around on your chest. This is digested, just written, just whatever you got. In
the book James. Go ahead.
What come here? They had something they wanted to do. Right?
That's right.
It's not our
I don't know how he's about his words.
Right. Go ahead. That's right.
Fuck what you can pack down what it was. Okay?
Go ahead. And for the other prophets, no, a lot of them got to fight. That's all right. Right. You go ahead.
Me. Okay. Go ahead. What you going to say?
Go back to the parable. You got these right.
That's right, right.
Paul, you know, whatever. Man.
Hey, go we from a millstone. Paul, angel from heaven, come with all type of glitch stuff and the gospel. Literally, flow. What the scriptures. All right, if you ain't preaching, how about you? Let's not say put him over apostle. Hey, now they need you. They say only one man can walk there. Don't other apostles, man. Somewhere and taking place, man. Because you ain't got no so, man. Novel you like. Go ahead, Op.
I show you right off the mark. Set up where we would not be able to respect. I'm really talking. When you taking or this the head. You gonna be so how you right back to hey man. That was just and shall be saved. Hey man, easy. That's in this thing. Some both sides. That's right. No more. So yeah, you know what I mean? Ultimately gonna be that.
Rankings is something for the coach, man. Walk around it, bro. This thing is no second in the command, 2 seconds in the command, man.
I'm gonna put a quick Jeremiah chapter 3. See, pastor.
That's a core about man. How about Shimei to be the how about Shimei staying thing, man? All right, that's man. Don't know it. Oh yeah.
I just was like
that you want to be in. Usually, that's what I come into. See, man. All right.
He asked to have coach.
That's my teaching is.
And he didn't have
these some type of see that was
exact no you.
Yeah.
Where him saying
man, we might do that. Like on us, man. Like on others out there.
Neither accuse any fault.
Yeah, but yeah. Oh yeah, but yeah. Hand the fucking with close out, you know. Side out, man.
Right.
It's away. So it's